All right, this is on solving a quadratic equation by factoring. You can go ahead and pause and read those steps. You do want to write your equation in general form, factor completely, then use your zero product property by setting each factor equal to 0. Then you solve each of those factors for x and then check your original solution. So here's our first example. Solve this quadratic equation by factoring. So it's already in general form. So we're going to go ahead and take out the GCF of the first term. We'll be left with a 2. In the second term, when we factor, that should be a 2x. So we're left with a 2x. When we take out the negative 2x, we're left with negative 1. Now, here is our first factor. So we set it equal to 0. Here is our second factor. We set it equal to 0 using our zero product property. Now we solve them separately for x. So we divide by 2 and we get an answer of 0. Second equation, undo it, add 1 to both sides, divide by 2. And then you want to check your answers to see that they hold true. Example 5, solving this quadratic equation by factoring. So first step is to get it into general form. So I'm going to move that constant to the left. And now I'm going to factor it. So I'm going to use the AC method. So I'm going to multiply A and C together. And I'm going to say, what are the factors of negative 8 that add to positive 7? Well, that's going to be positive 8 and negative 1. So these are the terms that we're going to split up that middle term with. So we have 2x squared plus 8x minus 1x minus 4 equaling 0. We continue now the AC method by grouping the first two terms and the second two terms and put a plus symbol in between. We take out the GCF of the second group, the first group, and we're left with x plus 4. Take out the GCF of the second group, negative 1, left with x plus 4. Our parentheses should be the same, so that's your new GCF. What's left are your leftovers, 2x minus 1 equals 0. Now we're going to use our zero product property. We set the first factor equal to 0, set the second factor equal to 0. Now we solve them separately for x. Subtract 4, add 1, divide by 2. And then you'll want to check your solutions.